Hello friends, welcome to the video number 10 for the JavaScript series. And well, in this video we're gonna be talking about arithmetic operations. And well, the first operation that we're gonna be seeing is addition, right? So it's very simple. We're just gonna use the plus sign. And well, using also this simple form document.write inside of the parentheses, we just need to put whatever addition we want to make. Here I'm using the raw numbers. Let's say raw data 7 plus 3, so I should get 10. I'm gonna launch this in Chrome, and well, of course I get 10. Now if you get a number that is a bit small, and I mean the size, is because I have augmented the sum. This is the 100%, but let's make it more visual, so let's work at 200%. Now of course I can use subtraction, for example. Let's save this, refresh, and I get 4. And oh well, I have declared here my variables because I can of course use variables. Now let's do number 1 in here just to get something different, right? So 7 minus 7 is of course 0, and well, of course I can use variables. I mean, both numbers can be variables. I get 4. I can make division, so I get 2.33333, and this is the, I think, 16, 15 or 16, the precision that we get in JavaScript. Remember, JavaScript doesn't distinguish between integers and floating point numbers. It's just numbers. So there is my division. Now that remainder, remember we have a remainder in here, so that means I can fit 3 two times inside of 7, and I'm gonna have a remainder. If I want to know that remainder, I can use the modulus operator. It's this percentage sign, so it tells me 1. This modulus operator is very useful when I want to know if one number is exactly divisible between another one. So for example, if I want to know if this year is a leap year, it tells me you got a remainder of 2, so that means no, it's not a leap year. But what about 2020? It should be, right? So I'm gonna get a remainder of 0. So this means that 2020 is gonna be a leap year. Let me get back to my example. Now, of course, I can have multiplication. Usually, or I guess we are used to use the x, right, as a symbol for multiplication. But well, in computers, remember, basically, and even in Excel, for example, we use the asterisk as a multiplication operator. So 7 multiplied by 3 is 21. And I can use a second asterisk to create a power or an exponentiation. So this is going to be 7 to the power of 3. 7 multiplied by 7, again multiplied by 7, is 343. Um, Now another thing that we need to talk about, I have it written in here. This is an acronym that can help you remember the order of precedence of the arithmetic operations. Probably you have seen, it's very common to see that people uh, place or uploads to Facebook something like these things. Whoops. And you know, they say some crazy things like only for geniuses, and only, I don't know, like 3% of people can solve this correctly. And well, you just need to know the rules, the basic rules for the order of precedence of the arithmetic operations. So the first level, or the first order of precedence, is going to be taken by anything that is surrounded by parentheses, right? That's the piece parentheses. Now one thing, these parentheses are part of the document.write. Okay, so they don't belong to the actual expression that we have inside. So don't get confused. This parenthesis again is part of the document.write function that we are using. The second order of precedence is going to be used by or taken by anything that is an exponentiation. The third order of precedence, and we have a tie here, it's going to be taken by any multiplication or division. And well, also JavaScript, and again, as basically, I guess any programming languages do it this way. The operations are performed from left to right. Um, and well, again, the third level of precedence is multiplication and division, and the fourth level finally is addition and subtraction. So if you know these rules, you can, well, try to solve this before you see the result, and to see if you can get it right without following this, just as you know it, and then try solving it by following the PEMDAS acronym. So if you know this, you're gonna know that you're gonna have 3 plus, then you have a multiplication. Oh, this is wrong. There we go. So you have 9 minus, and then you have a division, so you're gonna have 1. So this is gonna give you 3 plus 9 is 12 minus 1. So you should be getting, or we should be getting 11. So let's see what JavaScript have to say about this. And it is 11. Again, you can actually enter this in the formula bar in Excel, and you are going to get the exact same result because they all follow these uh, basic rules for the order of precedence of arithmetic operations. So again, you don't actually need to be a genius. I'm sorry to say that to you, but you just need to know this to be able to solve these kind of things correctly. So something very common that can happen is that you have something like this and you are just expecting left to right. So you go 3 plus 3 is 6 multiplied by 3. Oh, then that should be 18. And suddenly you get a 12. Then what happened? Well, it's because you are skipping the order of precedence of the arithmetic operations. So first is gonna have you're gonna have multiplication. So 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, and then you're gonna have to add this other 3, so you get 12. Now, if you need for some reason the addition to take precedence over the multiplication, what you can do is again use the very first level of precedence, which is parentheses. So just enclose your addition in the parentheses. So now you're gonna have 3 plus 3 is gonna be 6, then multiply it by 3, and that should give us an 18. All right. And well, I think that's gonna be it for this tutorial. It's getting a little bit long, so uh, the next video I'm gonna be talking to you guys about how to combine these arithmetic operations with the assignment operator, with this single equal sign, so that we can somehow make a condensate expression where we can make an arithmetic operation and then reassign the value to a variable. I guess it sounds pretty weird, but when you see it, it's actually something very, very simple and useful. Okay? So, well, I hope that you have found this video useful. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share and like the video, and, well, I hope to see you on the next video.